Hey guys, good morning. I'm in a rush today. I have a doctor's appointment. And then my daughter called while I was trying to get ready. So, of course, I took my daughter's call. But I'm going to come back today because I did get, if I don't have time to do it before I go, I did grab a few things for the giveaway. They're just some little things. But I mean, I've got time obviously to get some of the bigger things, nicer things that I am wanting to get. So, what am I doing? There we go. I'm trying to make sense of what I'm doing, and of course, I never make sense with what I'm doing. And there, I just moved the camera. Okay. Stay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Today I'm going to use my Beauty Creations Cali Chick eyeshadow palette, my used and abused one. I did use Alamar Hydrating Complexion Trio for my bronzer, and I did use Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. Loved it. I mean, I've used it on here before, and of course I use this a lot. My Ofra Cosmetics highlighter. It's Star Island. It's good highlighter. I did my lips. I think this is Flower Beauty or something. Just says Flower. Miracle Matte Lip. But that's what I used. Pretty packaging. And then I used the Steve Laurent lip pencil, and it's a pencil. And I do like it. So now I'm going to use my eyeshadow palette. And I have the same foundation and stuff that I always do. And it looks like my eyeliner is transferring, well, like bleeding like. That's not good. Not when you're going to an appointment. Maybe if I don't want to get any of these fibers in my eyeball. I've gotten them stuck in my eyelashes before, so they've transferred to my eyeball, and man, was that an uncomfortable mess. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we'll get this done. I'm just going to spread this out, blend it out rather. It's pretty much the lightest shade in the palette. I can deal with that. So the home health nurse called this morning. She's the assessment nurse. And she called me at like 10 after 9 and said, could she come at 9:30? The latest she could do was 9:45. And I was like, what? I'm like, you mean today, this morning? She said, yes. I said, honey, I'm trying to get ready for a doctor's appointment. She said, well, what time is your appointment? And I told her. And she said, oh, well, she said, it won't take, it's like a very long appointment, so it has to be done in the morning. And I said, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but advance notice would have been nice. So I told her, you know, hey, can we set it for tomorrow? She said, yes. I said, okay, well, that'll work then. So she's going to call me in the morning again to tell me she's coming again early in the morning. She could have just set that up today, and I would have been fine. Now I'm going to get my crease a little bit here. So today, last week, the ground was covered in snow. Today it will be 61. It said cloudy as well. But when I pulled the blinds up for the cats, beautiful sunshine. I hope everybody remembered to turn their clocks back. Mine, like my Apple Watch, my Amazon Echoes, stuff like that, they all turn themselves back. My laptop, my tablet, my cell phone, they do it themselves. But I had to do the stove and the microwave. I think I had to do the microwave. And then I have just a mechanical clock in the bathroom. I had to do that one. Oh, and I have like an alarm clock in the living room. I don't use the alarm features in the living room, but I have it right where underneath the TV so that I can see the time when I'm watching TV, not lose track of time, because I do. If I don't see it, it's out of sight, out of mind. Then if I have something important coming up, well, things don't quite work out like they're supposed to. Now I'm gonna hit this corner real quick with a nice darker shade. I need to check and see what time they're coming. I think I know, but I want to make sure, because I want to be ready before they get here. Amazon. They were supposed to deliver my speaker stands yesterday. They were out for delivery. And the time kept changing as to when they were going to arrive. And I'm like, these people are messing with me. And I don't like to be messed with by Amazon and Walmart, because I pay a monthly subscription fee for the benefits of getting my items in a day or two, and with no delivery fee, no shipping costs, no nothing. So if I'm paying for that service, I expect to get that service. I know things happen from time to time, but this is an all the time thing with Amazon. It never fails. My daughter goes through it with them too. My sister went through it with them too. I mean, they'll tell you, oh, this is so unusual. No, it ain't. It happens all the time. And they always say, well, we're going to put a notation of this in your account, and we're going to send it up to the big team, and, you know, they will make sure this never happens again. I've been with them people for like 12 years, Amazon. And they've always been telling me that. And they've never, ever done anything about it. So when my brother passed away a few years ago, my parents had him cremated. So I think that looks okay. I'm not going to a beauty pageant, right? If people at the doctors, there's a tiny bit of fallout. I think I got it all. I did. People at the doctors don't like how I look. They don't have to look at me. But anyways, my brother, when he passed away, So they had him cremated, and I had ordered beautiful necklace urns for one of my daughters and I for his ashes. And my niece had done the exact same thing. So the man from the funeral home took time out of his day to set up a schedule after they were supposed to arrive, days after they were supposed to arrive at my mother's. I had them shipped to my mother's. So this man takes his time out of his day to do this free of charge. But he's not going to keep running out free of charge. You know, I mean, he works for the funeral home. He has a job to do. They are in that job to make money. They were being kind. So, the necklaces never showed up on time. They said they'd be there the next day. They were delayed. Next day, they never showed up on time. They said they'd be there the next day after that. Never showed up on time. So it ended up that he came, did my niece's necklace, and left. Because the necklaces never came. Now, this is around the time that my brother passed away. So, of course, my emotions, I'm a very emotional person. My emotions were running full force. I got a hold of Amazon and I flipped on them. I told them, you guys mess up every single order of mine. This is one order that I made sure I left a nice big gap in between the necklaces arriving and scheduling for the man from the funeral home to come out. My parents live in a totally different state, like a 12-hour drive. I think it's 12 hours. But no, that's Tennessee. That's my uncle. I think my parents is a 9-hour drive. But, yeah. So they ended up, they told me the necklaces were still coming, but they reimbursed me every penny that I paid for the necklaces and the rings. All of it. Which I wholeheartedly appreciated, but it still didn't correct the fact of them not showing up. So when they finally showed up, my niece did it. I mean, she was raised with her uncle as her brother. So, yeah, that was terrible that she even had to do that. But she did it. And then they mailed me the necklaces. They shipped them. But I get tired of incidences like that. I mean, that's when I really, 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 really expect them. I explained what they were for. I forgot to put a little bit up here. So, I will put a little bit on the lid. Makeup. It can go from dull to bam with one little thing. Not that it's bam right now, but I could make it bam. Usually, when you express yourself through your makeup, people wonder what's wrong with your mentality. Those people don't wear makeup. They have no interest in makeup. So, I'm down with anything you want to do with your makeup. It is your makeup, your face, all yours. So be it. Gotta have myself together this morning. Gotta be on time. I don't wear shoes in my house, but I do put my shoes on, sitting in my chair waiting for them to show up to pick me up. Then when I come home, I gotta get Ashley here somewhere in my busy schedule. Well, guys, there's another phone call. Y'all have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.